everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. I am Yesha Omeraki Umar and I'm the first reporter in Group 4. This afternoon, I will discuss the chapter 13. The first topic is pricing decision and strategies. Pricing decision and strategies, when we say pricing decision and strategies ay tumutukoy ito sa presyo at pagtatakda ng presyo at magkano ang charge ng isang produkto o services. Dito sa pricing decision and strategies, ang pangunahing purpose nito ay para balansahin ang mga elements katulad ng gastos, pangangailangan ng consumer, competition, at ang last is ang layunin ng kumpanya o negosyo mo. Pricing decision and strategies, price is all around us. We parent for your apartment, tuition for your education, and feed for your physician or dentist. The airlines, railways, and taxes, bus company charge you a fare. The local utilities call their prices and rate the local banks charges you interest for your borrow. As we know, price ay nakapaligid na sa atin. Katulad ng pagbayad natin ng mga apartment or dormitory, pati sa pagbayad natin ng tuition para sa education, pag-aaral natin, pati sa pagbayad natin ng mga pagbayad sa airlines, taxi, at mga tax. Siyempre, nagbabayad tayo ng tax. Dito sa pricing decision and strategies, may mahalagang aspect. Isa na dito ay yung pagtatakda ng presyo. Ang pagtatakda ng presyo ay tumutukoy sa pagbibigay ng tamang presyo sa bayaran ng mga consumer o mamimili sa'yo para kapalit nito ang product o serbisyo. For example, sa product ng sapatos, kailangan mo itong bigyan ng tamang presyo ayon sa quality niya. Maganda ba siya o hindi. At ang pangalawang aspect ng pricing decision ito ay pagsusuri ng mga elements. Isa na dito ang gastos ng production, pangangailangan ng consumer, competition, at kung anong layunin ng isang negosyo o company. Additionally, when we define price is the amount of money charged for goods and services. Lahat naman yan ng mga produkto, mapagod man yan or services, ay binibigyan o tinatakdaan ito ng mga price. And the next topic is factor affecting pricing decisions. In this are reported by Ms. Samuntina Rian. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is Rian G. Samuntina, the second reporter. My topic is all about factors affecting price decision. So we have 5 total affects price decision. First one is consumer, cost, channel of member, government, competition. So consumers, paano nga ba nakaka-apekto ang consumers sa pricing decision? Okay? So, ang consumers ay nakaka-apekto ito sa pricing decision is kung paano or kung ano ang willing na iba consumers sa isang produkto. Like for example, sa iPhone, kahit na mataas ang presyo ng iPhone, ay willing pa rin silang bayaran or bumili nito dahil maganda ang quality and meron ka rin makukuhang benefits. Okay, the second one is cost. So, paano nga ba nakaka-apekto yung cost sa pricing decision? So, yung cost is, dito dapat mong malaman kung ano ba yung mga ginagastos mo sa isang produkto. Or like, for example, sa isang shop, coffee shop, like sa mga rent and sa pagmahal ng quality ng coffee beans. Kaya doon, dapat mong alamin kung magkano yung nagastos mo sa isang produkto para mas malaman mo kung paano mo siya bigyan ng tamang presyo. And the third one is channel of members. So, paano nga ba nakaka-apekto yung channel of members sa pricing decision? So, nakaka-apekto yung channel of members sa isang price decision is dahil po sila ay nagdadagdag ng
And go.
Nakaka-apekto siya dahil ang chunk of member, they add cost to the product. Like for example, sa manufacture is nag-wholesale ng 100. Then, sa ano naman, so sa retailer naman, dapat sila magdagdag ng profit nila. Like, gagawin nilang 120 para mayroon silang Okay, sa retailer naman, dapat gagawin nila itong 120. Kung sa manufacturer is 100, sa retailer magiging 120 na siya para may profit naman silang makukuha. And the fourth one is competition. So, how competition affect pricing decision? So, nakaka-apekto yung competition. Like, for example, there's a similar product in one market but the same price. So, sa kanila na yun, kung paano nila strategy para mas marami yung customers nila. Like for example, sa airline, mas binababa nila yung price ng ticket, just price based on competitors. Fares to stay competitive to their competitors. And the last one is government. So, government affect pricing decision because ka-apekto yung government sa pricing decision kasi regulation, taxes, and price controlling. Sila yung nagko-control and yung mga tax na babayaran is sa kanila. Kaya nakaka-apekto ang government sa pricing decision. For example, cigarette. Mataas ang presyo ng sigarilyo dahil sa buwis ng gobyerno. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Nurul Ibrahim Ahmed. I am the third reporter. So let's proceed to the next topic, which is Chapter 14, Promotion. Communication with a purpose. Promotion is a way of communicating with customers to inform, persuade, and remind them about a product or service. It helps people know, understand, and remember what company offers. So we have here the purposes of promotion, which are inform, persuade, and remind. Ang inform gives product information to customer. And then yung persuade encourages people to buy or try the product. And then the remind keeps the product in customer minds to make them buy again. So we have here the elements of promotion. Number 1 is personal selling. Number 2, advertising, publicity, or public relation, and sales promotion. So, personal selling, face-to-face communication between buyer and seller. And then, yung advertising, paid message through TV, radio, print, or online. And then, publicity or public relation, gaining public attention through media. And then, yung sales promotion, short-term activities to boost sales. And then, types of promotion media. We have mass media, personal media, electronic, interactive media. Mass media, TV, radio, newspaper, magazine. And then, yung personal media naman is face-to-face or telephone selling. And then, electronic, interactive media, internet ads, online shopping sites. Integrated marketing communication or IMC. All elements of promotion must work together to send a consistent message and achieve marketing goals. That's all.
And good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to report. My topic is advertising and sales promotion. Advertising is a field form of communication na ginagamit ng mga companies para ipakilala o promote ng products. Gumamit din sila ng mga TV, radio, mga poster para ma-attract ang attention ng mga tao na bumibili. Nakakita ka ng Coca-Cola, commercial sa TV, that's advertising yung sa YouTube, short term, yung mga Jollibee, Valentine's Day, that's advertising yun. Advertising is one element of marketing mix It is a free form of mass communication and can be traced unto identified sponsor. It is in this sense that advertising is different from publicity, which is also a mass communication tool. The introduction is the unang bahagi ng isang lesson, report, essay, o presentation kung saan ipakilala ang topic. Dito mo ibigyan ng background o maikling paliwanag kung tungkol saan ang iyong topic. Kung ang topic mo ay advertising and search promotion, sa introduction mo, pwede sabihin, in today's modern world, advertising and search promotion play a big role in attracting customers, increasing search. These strategies help business grow and connect with consumers. So, advertising agencies. An advertising agency major role is courses of media and space. The advertising agencies is isang company or organization na gumagawa, nagpaplano at magpamanage ng advertising para ibang negosyo. Ang Jollibee ay may advertising agency na gumagawa ng mga emotional short term nila tuwing Valentine's Day. So ito, the media. The media is another facilitating institution media refers. The media is tumutukoy sa mga paraan o channel kung saan naipadala ang impormasyon, balita, advertisement sa publiko. The media is instrumento para maghatid ng impormasyon pwede sa TV, radio, newspaper, internet o social media. Ginamit dito ng mga advertiser para maabot ang target audience nila at ipakilala ang product o service. Proceed to electronic media. The development in this media had greatly exceeded expectations. The electronic media is yung mga platform na gumagamit ng electronic services tulad ng TV, radio, cellphone, at computer para maghatid ng balita, entertainment o advertisement. Ginamit ito ng kumpanya para i-promote ang kanilang product and services online or through broadcast. Print media. According to the 1993 annual report of the Register of Newspaper R&D, has been a growth in the total circulation of diaries in 1998 over 1997. Media is a traditional way of communication kung saan ginagamit ang mga nakasulat o nakuimplementang materials para magbigay ng balita or information. Ito pa rin ay important kahit may social media na ngayon. Maraming tao nagtitiwala sa printed source tulad ng newspaper at
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Before I tackle this topic, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Narfaibati Angko. So, in our topic today is chapter 14, which is defenses and of promotions. So, there is a negative and a positive promotions. Yes, there is a negative promotions. So, let's discuss. For many years, industrial trade groups have campaigned to improve the overall image of the promotion. As the General Director of the International Advertising Association once remarked, there's been enough talk about the bad. There is a negative promotions. There is a negative impact of promotions. So according to this, there's a criticals and a social and marketing professionals. So let's discuss. So according to the criticals, there is a promotion ay lumilikha ng pagka-addict sa material na bagay. According to the professionals marketing, tumutugon lang ito sa paggustuhan ng mga tao para sa mga produkto ng gusto nila. So when we talk about promotions, it is we just studying with the customers behaviors and customers wants and needs, di ba? So let's discuss the communications process. So when it talks about communications, it is understanding, comprehending the messages of the receivers or of the sender, like that. So communications process of exchanging information with conveying meaning to others. So which is iano natin yung communication sa mga, so when we talks about sender, so sender, ang sender kasi when it talks about sender is so the communication process of exchanging information conveying meaning to others, which is ipapalit mong informations to other people. So the purpose of the communications is to, ayon sa isang teorya sa komunikasyon, sino ang nagsasabi ano, kanino, sa pagpamigay ng taong paraan at ano ang naging epekto. So of course, when it talks, diba, there is a promotion system negative and the positive. So you need to apply the positive one, the positive communications of promotion, a process which is a source, a message, a channel, and the receiver. So this communications process, there is the process, which is source, message, channel, and the receiver to promote our communications process. Kasi we just discussed about promotions. So let's discuss the theory of the communications, which is understanding the messages. The process of translating the idea to be communicated into the symbolic message consisting of words, pictures, numbers, and gestures. When we say decoding the messages, so encoding the message ay isang proseso kung saan ang nagpapadala. Halimbawa, sa advertisers, yun ang decoding the message, the process of the advertiser. So let's discuss the theory of the communications, which is understanding the messages. The process of translating the idea to be communicated into the symbolic message consisting of words, pictures, numbers, and gestures. When we say decoding the messages, so encoding the message ay isang proseso kung saan ang nagpapadala. Halimbawa, sa advertisers, yun ang decoding the message, the process of the advertiser. Numero at kilos. Ito na yung pictures, numbers, and gestures para maiparating ito sa tatatanggap. For example, sa advertisers, di ba may mga sa advertisers, mga ads, yun ang encoding the messages. Yun, the pictures of the advertisers, the numbers, of course, there's a number sa mga, kasi may mga number. Alam niyo yan, sa YouTube, meron yan sa ads. And gestures, nag-gesture naman sila through the advertisement. There is the process of encoding the message, which is source, encoding, of course, message, channel, decoding, receiver, and the feedback. This source, yun ang, for example, the company, yun ang pinagmulan ng messages. Encoding, the process of the sender. Of course, ang message kasi kung anong nais mong ipaparating sa mga receiver. So the channel, of course, ang channel kasi, between the source and the receivers, there is a process which is called the channel. Decoding. So, decoding kasi we need to, pag na-receive mo na yung text, so we need to interpret, we need to understanding the message, kung ano ang ipapaliwanag niya. So, punta tayo sa receiver. Of course, the receivers, kasi, di ba, ipadala yung source, the message, the channel, which is the receiver. Kung ano ang natanggap mo, yung sa source, yun ang na receiver mo. Feedback. opposite, ano din sila, feedback kasi, when sa, like, yung reactions mo, truth the source and the receiver. Kung ano ang reaction mo, yun ang feed. So, there's in the theory 2, decoding, encoding the message, and decoding the message. Of course, parehas din sila mga meaning dito. Decoding kasi, we need to interpret and understanding what the said of the source. Kung ano ang ipaparating ng source, yun ang decoding, yung to just interpret and understanding the messages. And feedback. Nasabi na ng feedbacks, the reactions of the receiver. Yun ang feedback. Kung ano ang i-respond niya, yun ang tawag dun ay feedback. So, let's just brief, okay? The receiver reactions to message back to the source. So, when talks about these ones, if you're going to apply the theory of the communications, of course, there is a perfect communications, no? There is a perfect communications. So this, we will apply this one, the theory of the communications. Of course, we need to perfect communications. In our marketing management, we need this one, the theory of the communications. And if you apply this one, we can gain the perfect communication. Stop. So when we apply this theory of the communications, we can gain our perfect communications, no? So perfect communications, ang mensaheng gustong ipaparating ng pagdala, which is the sender, ay eksaktong naintindihan ng tatatanggap, which is the receiver, pareho ang ibig sabihin. So in this perfect communications, of course, may mali din sa mga nakatanggap ng mga salita, ng mga messages. Hindi kasi parehos mga nagre-response. Kasi may nasa utak ng minded everything. Hindi rin parehos ang pagkakaintindi sa mga message nila. So that's about the heresy of communication effects. Communications effects. This is the study to purchase their product, no? To the customers. So, of course, this is called the promotion staircase. This one. This is promotion staircase. So, we just start bottom to top. So, one is brand ignorance. Ito, sa brand ignorance, yung hindi mo alam. Hindi mo alam yung product nag-exist na pala. For example, Pride Tides, detergent Pride Tides. This one's sa brand, this is process of, if tao umaakyat sa hagdan. So, awareness, it is, may alam na siya nag-exist yung product na detergents of Tide. Yun ang awareness. The knowledge. This knowledge, ang knowledge, may kaalam na siya. May alam na siya sa product, but hindi niya alam kung saan ginagamit ang Pride detergent. Yun ang knowledge. Liking. This liking, nagkakaroon na siyang pagkagusto. Which is, yung product na yun, alam niya na kung saan ginagamit sa paglalaba, and then nagustuhan na niya to ang consumer. Nagustuhan ng mga consumer. Preference. Ang preference, ang ibig sabihin, mas pinipili niya ito kaysa sa iba. Kasi, parang nasasatisfy sa iba. Which is, nasatisfy na yung consumers kaysa sa iba. Sa Tide detergent, satisfies na yung consumers. Sa mga wings, so ito na yung pinipili niya yung product para gumagamit siya sa paglalaba. Kaysa sa iba. Like mga wings, surf. So, yun na ang ginagamit niyang Pride detergent Tide. So, convictions. Convictions ay maniniwala at desisyon ng bumili. These convictions, ito talaga, maniniwala na siya na Tide detergents to clear. This preference, naniniwala ng mga consumers ng this Pride detergents is worth it. These convictions, naniniwala ng mga consumers na effective and worth it ang pinipili ng product, the Tide detergents, kumpara sa iba. Yun ang convictions. The purchase, this purchase, of course, bumibili na talaga ngayon. Bumibili ng mga effective talaga, di ba? Sabi niya, convictions, effective and worth it pagbili ng mga Pride detergents. Purchase, bumibili na talaga sa mga tindahan. That's all. Thank you.